Okay, guys, I feel like this energy is insane. You're driving your divine masculines insane. You've become insanely irresistible to them. Dang, especially since lately you are out of reach, okay? And we're gonna get deeper into this whole energy of being out of reach because I feel like it's driving them insane. Like, you know what cute aggression feels like towards a cat? You know, it's like you see a cat and you know that they don't like to be pet, they don't want to be touched, you know, they're the type of, cranky little kitty, right? Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. She could be furry, and the way she perches up and sits nicely, you just want to go in for a pet. But she is the type of kitty that will swat at you, she will hiss at you. But the more she does that is like the more you're just like, I just want to hug you. It's giving Elvira energy from Looney Tunes, okay? So that's how I feel like your divine masculines are coming off towards you, okay? They just want to hug and squish you because your energy, it's like you're untouchable. They get you in their hands and you squirm out of it somehow, and they all they want to do is just hold you in place, but you keep getting away. You don't want to stay put. You may not want to communicate with them. Many of them, get ready for it, guys. They're going to make attempts to reach out. You're going to get that baby come back. Any kind of fool could see, right? There was something in everything about you. You're even going to get the, you could blame it all on me. Okay, you guys could talk that shit, right? Talk down on them. Tell them get out of here. They don't care. Anything. Talk to me, baby, right? Tell me leave you alone, right? You want to tell me leave you alone? Can I text you? Can I call you? You could tell me it over the phone. That's the type of shit they are on, okay? Many of them just want to be in your energy, and I feel like it is specifically because they're blocked. Like, there is no way to access you, but they're still gonna come back and try because I feel like your energy in itself is irresistible. Just anything, okay? Even hearing you pick up the phone and breathe is something, okay? That is how this person is feeling. So I don't know if it feels like a karmic energy around them, okay? And hear me out, guys. This is what it feels like. This feels like payback. It feels like karmic payback. It feels like somebody who had this pure love in their hands at one point, okay? Severely mishandled it. And now they're left with this obsession, this craving for you. It's like in Trinidad we say bazodi because it's the first thing that comes to my mind is lovesick. Like the man real bazodi. He real get bazodi boy. I'm feeling like somebody got sick, like love sick over you. Okay, and that's why they're using words like insane or insanely irresistible. That's how you've become. So whatever it is you're doing, continue to do it and continue to be out of reach because, yeah, they definitely need some kind of grounding at this point. And I feel like any attempts to communicate with you right now, it's definitely them being under some kind of just karmic love spell, if you will, okay? But in a way where they can't control it. Like, this feels like backfire. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it feels like backfire on whoever this divine masculine is. You could be fully embodying Aphrodite energy, absolutely just hypnotizing. Okay, your energy, it is with Aphrodite. I just feel like they can't move. They may be craving to see you, to sit with you. They could be calling to just, hey, like 50 minutes, a coffee date. And it's completely, like, many of you can tell, like, the energy that they're under. It feels very, like, they have no control, okay? That's why it feels insanely irresistible, because those words paired together, it feels like a karmic love spell from the universe to whoever this is, trying to make a roundabout back into your life after maybe putting you through some kind of betrayal or trying to lead you down a dark path. In turn, I feel like this made many of you just stronger with your boundaries. And for many of you who have been celibate and on top of this learning from these experiences that your divine masculines, your counterparts, okay, would have put you through, you're gaining the divinity out of these lessons, okay? It's what many of you are choosing to do with a lot of the lessons, a lot of the twists and turns that you're experiencing on the twin flame journey. I feel like what matters is how you handle it. And I feel like Aphrodite's energy it's giving me like celibacy, and I feel like that's making you guys insanely attractive because, Like it's giving off a lot of potent energy to like the masculine energies that surround you. Okay, many of you might be just serendipitously having a lot of intense experiences with just men in general, divine feminines, and it's experiences that you may not even be asking for. All of a sudden you feel like there are like, oh, you know what's the saying that's coming to mind? It's raining men. Let's see what other goddesses want to pop up on this message. Sigmund's like, be strong, girl. It's a time to be strong. Those boundaries are going to need to be super strong right now, because I'm telling you guys, like, it feels like you're on a shelf, okay? And these men, they don't care what they have to do. They're scrambling. Do they find a ladder? Do they stack things up? Like, how do they climb up this shelf to get to you? It's giving very competitive energy around you as well. So be mindful, divine feminines, if you guys are picking up on just very, very sensual energy, pay attention to the root of where it's coming from, because that'll let you know who has you on their minds, okay? So pay attention to the repetitive thoughts that come through, especially when it comes to this part of you that is really sinking into your sensuality and feeling sexy and being sexy and going out and about and being sexy. And at the same time, you know that in this energy, you will attract many different types of men, for example, or different types of experiences towards you. Dating, it could be social events, and you have people trying to, you know, talk with you or communicate. I feel like right now is a time of the divine feminines knowing that you're insanely irresistible at this time, but not feeling flustered by that energy, really owning it and knowing that this is who you are. You're beautiful. Don't hide. Another important message I'm getting for the divine feminines as well is this is who you are. This is how God made you, and there's no reason for you to hide from going places or going out or being seen. Like, I feel like many of you with Aphrodite's energy, it's like, you know how they say sometimes your beauty can be a blessing and a curse, where it's very difficult, like whoever you are, it's difficult for you to be out and about in spaces because you just attract everything towards you. It is your energy. You are very beautiful and pleasing to the eye is what I want to say. Let me just read the message quick, guys. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, appreciating your divinity. Yeah. It could be just everything, the way that you guys smell, what you wear when you go out, your hairstyle, the way that you take such good care of your body, okay? You sink into your divinity and your femininity, and it's very, very irresistible. What can I say? Aphrodite says it all, okay? So now we have Sekhmet coming in here saying protect your boundaries, okay? You're stronger than you are, and your strength will ensure a happy outcome. Now is the time of many of you. I feel like you're getting some life experience in the arena of knowing what it's like to have an influx of romantic encounters come your way, okay? And get ready for your divine masculines to just be scrambling out of their minds, because as your counterpart, they can also be picking up on a lot of this sensual energy, right? Because if many of you are being courted by a lot of masculine energies around you, because of what you're giving off, your masculines will definitely pick up on this. And if they don't know how to properly ground themselves, they feel discombobulated. It feels like they are hypnotized under your spell. Okay. It's, you know what I'm getting? It's like I'm getting Britney Spears, I'm a Slave for You. I was also getting another Britney Spears song, but I'm gonna do that in a separate reading, because I woke up singing that song out of my sleep and I was like, wow, that's beautiful. But I'll share it in another one. But yeah, I'm a slave for you. Like, that's the energy I'm literally getting with you guys being irresistible. To just, not only your divine masculines, that man is our next story, right? He's spinning around like a beetle, you know, like those potato bugs when they go on their back and they can't get back up. that state that man in right now, okay? So let he cool out there. Right now, I feel like what the universe is saying is there's going to be a variety of experiences now that are going to come in and test your ability to remain in your power, okay? And what this is going to look like is your ability to look beautiful and be beautiful, but at the same time, like, your sensuality still belongs to you. You owe no men anything. You don't owe them your time. You don't owe them responses. You don't owe them anything. Absolutely not. Many of you are being called to just go at your own pace. You're on the top shelf. Keep yourself there as long as you need to. And I'm also hearing, like, make them earn it. And that's something that you're maybe not used to saying to yourself or feeling like that energy, like I've not been in this energy before. I've been in this other energy of this whole give and take. And the goddesses are coming to say, make his ass earn it, okay? Like, spin out of control like a beetle, okay? Whoever it is, just your energy right now is absolutely untouched and potent. And like, go on with your bad self in terms of like, be untouchable, like be on that top shelf, like let your celibacy and stuff like that speak for itself. Like, be absolutely fussy, okay? Don't come close to me. State your intentions over there. I need to, don't be afraid to say no. Absolutely not. Okay? Go at your own pace. Okay? We also have Athena with inner wisdom. So listen to your intuition. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom. Okay? And take appropriate action without delay. So I feel like it's a strong message here coming through to let you know, speak your mind at this time. You know what is coming through. You know what it is you want. You're clear. Many of you are at peace in your own lives. You've built up beautiful lives where you're comfortable on your own. And by being comfortable on your own, it lets you sit in a vibration where you know what you want, you know who you are. Therefore, the types of relationships, friendships, social activities that many of you are now engaging with, it's so much more in alignment with what it is you desire. But still, the universe is saying, now is the perfect time to exercise those boundaries. Now is the time to go at your own pace, especially when it comes to men courting you, these romantic encounters. Okay, it's going to be the old version of you feeling obligated to say yes to, you are the absolute prize. Let them wait, right? Let them wait. I just keep hearing, go at your own pace. You're not going to be afraid to let it go or lose anything, especially because you've spent so much time building up your own empire. It's like you always have a place of peace to return to, therefore you can afford to be fussy. Okay? Picky, fussy. All right, Divine Feminines, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is all about, but before I close off the reading, I'm going to get some romance angels for you and just see just what is headed your way now that you are in this irresistible energy, okay? What can you expect? Okay, I'm just going to take what's at the top and the bottom. Okay, oh, there we go. Pay attention to the red flags. So keep your boundaries high, guys, okay? So the signs are cautioning you when it is time to, and that's Athena's energy as well, is that inner wisdom, okay? So when it comes time to stepping out, I feel like many of you may be dealing with this already, where it's like, holy smokes, it's raining men, meaning you're having all of these really crazy encounters that you know that high priestess energy is telling you, okay, this is a test from the universe. Okay, what am I going to do with this one? Am I going to open up my heart? Am I going to draw boundaries because something feels off? This is the part of you that says, I can afford to say no, something feels off, because you've already grown, you have that self-love, you have that confidence to be on your own. Many of you as well in that celibate energy, I feel like you've mastered the need for just succumbing to entertaining someone for the idea of like sensual encounters, for example. Many of you know how to, that's not going to rule you. It doesn't rule you. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up. So we have engagement. Okay. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I feel like this ends up happening when many of you know that no one now can come in and try to siphon off of your beauty. You're allowed to go out there and be absolutely beautiful, and you're still allowed to go out there and protect that beauty as well. Okay, so I feel like it's a good time to let many of you know that you are safe, you are absolutely protected. It is now time for you to go out and, I feel like, mingle and enjoy yourself, and it's your intuition is going to put you in spaces that you know you're going to be safe in, okay? It's not going to be the old version of you stepping out and having to now navigate your intuitive senses in these crazy environments that you don't want to be in. No, your boundaries are going to tell you, no, I don't want to go to that place. You know what? I prefer to do this. You know what? My preference is this, okay? So yeah, keep that in mind, all right? I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.